Welcome to another Wudworx demo. In this demo I'll show you how you can design a night table using almost nothing but the Wudworx Library of Plugins. So we're going to start by using the board maker, and I'm going to draw a 2x2 rectangle, which I'm then going to pull up 18 inches. This is going to give me the base for my legs. Since this is a component, I'm going to just go into edit component mode. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the lower edges to give me a taper on those legs. So I'm going to move this edge 1 inch, and I'm going to orbit. I'm going to select the other edge here, and I'm going to move it 1 inch. And you can see that SketchUp will automatically snap to the last dimension that I used, which is that 1 inch. I'm going to move the camera a little bit so that I can get a better view of the top of the leg, and I'm going to use the push-pull tool. I'm going to push the top straight up 6 inches. This will give me some room for the joinery. And I am done with the leg construction. So this is one leg. Now to make 4 legs, I'm going to create an assisting rectangle, which is a 12 by 12. I'm going to select the leg, and using the rotate tool, I'm going to click the option or control on PC. You'll notice the small plus sign next to my tool, and that allows me to rotate a copy. And I'm going to type in X3, and that's going to make my copy 3 times. So it rotated 3 legs around my center of table. Now I'm going to use the board maker plugin again. I'm going to make a 4x1 board, and I'm going to stretch it all the way to the opposing leg. This is going to be my apron, and much like the leg, I'm going to use the rotate tool with the option feature to copy it 3 times around my center of table, and this completes my aprons. I'm going to make the front apron unique because I'm going to create an opening here for a drawer, so I want it to be different than the other ones. I'm going to use the offset tool, and this creates a copy of my rectangle 1 inch into it, as you can see here, and this with the push tool creates my opening. At this point I can delete my assistant rectangle. I don't need it anymore. And I'm going to orbit and zoom in a little bit to the inside of my table, and I'm going to create some drawer guides for my drawer to align to. So I'm going to use the board maker tool once more, and I'm going to make a board which is 1 by 3/4 inch, and I'm going to pull it all the way to the back apron. And this is my guide. I'm just gonna zoom in so that I can more easily copy it over. So I'm gonna copy it over here, and then I'm gonna make a duplicate copy on the other side. To copy, I'm basically using the move tool with the option or control key on the PC, so it's moving a copy instead of moving the actual piece. So there you have it. I have 2 copies already, and then I'm gonna make 1 more, and I'm all done with the drawer guides. So let's draw the drawer. I'm going to use the board maker tool. I'm going to basically trace the opening to make a tight fit, and I'm going to pull it out 1/2 inch. This is going to be the back of the drawer. Using the move copy, I'm going to move a copy to make the front of the door. I'm going to move it 20 inches. So you can see the front of the drawer right there. And now I'm going to trace the back of the drawer and the front of the drawer, and I'm going to push that ½ inch to make the side of the drawer using the board maker tool. And I'm just going to rotate it to the other side, and I'm going to again move a copy of the side of the drawer to make the left side. So now I have my 4 pieces ready. Now I'm going to make the front a unique component, just because I'm going to give it a little bit of an extra thickness for the sake of the joiner. And now that I have that, I can actually go ahead and put in the joinery. I'm going to put in some dovetails here using the dovetails tool. So I'm going to put in 3 tails. The angle, I'm going to put it at 1 to 9. The pin width, I'm going to keep at 1/4, and the end pin I'm going to make as 1/8, which is going to be half. Actually, let me put that as 1 to 7. I click OK, and at this point it's just tracing my parts, and it's creating the dovetail on the front piece, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the side piece, with the sideboard, and this is going to make my tails. Let me do the same thing for the back. I don't know if you noticed, but the front, because of the extra thickness, was half-blind dovetails. In the back is going to be just regular through dovetails. So these are my tails, and I'm going to do the joinery for the back piece, and that's going to make the pins. And there you have it. It actually does push through and makes the entire joinery. So it's not just the visibility from the outside. So I'm just going to do it, we're going to repeat the same process from the other side for the back and the front pieces. So I have the tails for the back, and I just need to, I don't know if you noticed, I used zoom extent, which basically zooms everything, fits everything into the view, so I can get a better picture of where I want to go with my camera. So can get to that point, so I'll just zoom in a little bit more, and now I can trace it to make the half dovetails, and I'm all done with the joinery. So I'm gonna orbit down, and I'm going to use the board maker. I'm going to make the drawer bottom. So I'm basically tracing the 2 corners of the drawer, and I'm going to pull it up 1/4 of an inch, and I'm all done with the drawer. So I'm going to use zoom extend again, and let me select all of the pieces for the drawer. I'm going to make that into a component, which surprisingly I'm going to call drawer. It will just make it easier for me to move it around as one entity than to have to deal with all the different pieces individually. So as you can see, I can just push in the drawer. Okay, I'm gonna switch here to X-ray mode just so that I can see the joinery that's going to go in between the legs and the aprons, and I'm going to use the Wudworx Tenon plugin, and this means that I just click the parts that I need the joinery done and let the plugin do its thing. I'm going to add one last board, which is going to be the top. I'm going to make that 1 1/8 of an inch thick, and I'm all done with the entire piece. I'm just going to open the drawer a little bit by moving it. Let me put back the regular rendering without the X-ray mode. And this is our night table. Thank you for watching.